The Philippines and Indonesia are two of the most prominent countries in Southeast Asia, each boasting rich cultures, stunning landscapes, and rapidly growing economies. Despite their similarities, these nations have distinct characteristics that set them apart. Indonesia is the largest archipelagic country in the world, while the Philippines, also an archipelago, has one of the fastest growing economies in the region. In this video, we will compare these two nations across several key areas, including geography, population, economy, culture, tourism, and military strength. By the end of this video, you will have a clear idea of how these two nations stack up against each other. Geography and population. Indonesia is the largest archipelagic country in the world, consisting of over 17,000 islands and covering a total land area of 1.9 million square kilometers. It is home to a diverse range of landscapes, from vast rainforests to towering volcanoes. The Philippines, on the other hand, is much smaller in terms of land area, covering 300,000 square kilometers with 7,641 islands. Both countries are located in the Pacific Ring of Fire, making them prone to earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and typhoons. When it comes to population, Indonesia is the fourth most populous country in the world, with over 280 million people. The Philippines, while significantly smaller in land area, has a population of approximately 115 million. The capital of Indonesia is Jakarta, which is one of the most densely populated cities in the world. However, the Indonesian government is currently in the process of moving the capital to Nusantara due to environmental concerns. The capital of the Philippines is Manila, but Quezon City holds the title of the country's most populous city. Economy and development. Indonesia boasts the largest economy in Southeast Asia, with a GDP of around $1.4 trillion. The country's economy is diverse, with strong industries in oil and gas, palm oil, coal, manufacturing, and tourism. As a member of the G20, Indonesia plays a significant role in the global economy. The government has been actively investing in infrastructure and industrialization, making Indonesia one of the fastest-growing economies in the region. The Philippines, while smaller in terms of total GDP, has shown impressive growth over the past decade. The country's GDP is approximately $440 billion, making it the second-largest economy in Southeast Asia. Unlike Indonesia, which has a strong manufacturing and resource-based economy, the Philippines relies heavily on its service sector, particularly business process outsourcing, BPO, as well as remittances from overseas Filipino workers, OFWs. The Philippines has one of the highest GDP growth rates in the region, often surpassing 6% annually, and its young workforce provides a strong advantage for future economic expansion. Culture and language. Both Indonesia and the Philippines have incredibly diverse cultures, shaped by their histories and foreign influences. Indonesia is a predominantly Muslim country, with 87% of its population following Islam. The nation is home to over 700 ethnic groups, with Javanese, Sundanese, and Balinese being some of the most prominent. Indonesia's national language is Bahasa Indonesia, which serves as a unifying language across its many islands. Despite this, many Indonesians still speak their local dialects in everyday life. The Philippines, in contrast, is a Christian-majority nation, with over 80% of its population identifying as Roman Catholic. The country's culture has been significantly influenced by Spanish and American colonization, which is evident in its traditions, food, and even its legal system. The Philippines has more than 170 languages, but Filipino and English serve as its official languages. English proficiency in the Philippines is among the highest in Asia, making it a key destination for foreign businesses looking for an English-speaking workforce. Tourism and natural beauty. Both Indonesia and the Philippines are globally recognized for their stunning natural landscapes and world-class tourist destinations. Indonesia is home to famous destinations such as Bali, Komodo Island, Borobudur Temple, and Raja Ampat. Bali, in particular, attracts millions of international tourists every year, making it one of the most visited islands in the world. The country's diverse geography also includes volcanoes, jungles, and breathtaking marine biodiversity, making it a paradise for adventure seekers and nature lovers. The Philippines, while receiving fewer tourists overall compared to Indonesia, is still a top travel destination in Asia. The country is known for its pristine white sand beaches in Boracay, the crystal-clear waters of Palawan, and the unique chocolate hills of Bohol. The Philippines is also famous for its world-class diving spots, particularly Tubataha Reef and Apo Reef, which are among the best dive sites in the world. While tourism in the Philippines is growing, it still lags behind Indonesia due to infrastructure challenges and marketing limitations. Military and defense. Indonesia has the strongest military in Southeast Asia, ranking 13th globally. The country has over 400,000 active military personnel and a defense budget of around $9 billion. Its military is well equipped, with a focus on maintaining regional security and protecting its vast maritime territory. Indonesia has invested heavily in modernizing its defense systems, acquiring new fighter jets, submarines, and warships. The Philippines, while not as militarily powerful as Indonesia, has been strengthening its armed forces in recent years. It ranks 30th globally in military power, with around 140,000 active personnel and a defense budget of approximately $4 billion. The Philippines has a close military alliance with the United States, which provides support through military training and equipment. The country is also focusing on modernizing its military to address territorial disputes in the South China Sea. Both the Philippines and Indonesia have unique strengths that make them key players in Southeast Asia. Indonesia is a larger country with a stronger economy, military, and tourism industry. Its manufacturing sector and abundant natural resources make it the dominant economic force in the region. The Philippines, while smaller, has a rapidly growing economy, high English proficiency, and a strong service sector that continues to attract foreign investment. Choosing which country is better depends on what factors you prioritize. Indonesia is better for industry, manufacturing, and tourism, while the Philippines excels in services, outsourcing, and global workforce engagement. Both nations have bright futures and continue to grow economically and politically on the world stage. Which country do you think is stronger or better? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful comparisons. See you in the next video on Infosphere.